We hear many strange paranormal stories around us. We sometimes think of some strange thing as a mistake of the eyes. But do all eyes make mistakes? Today I will tell you about some strange urban legend that you have never heard before.
What exactly the urban legend was? Urban legends are some supernatural stories scattering over the world. Today we will learn or know about some urban legends.
Taki Taki is number 4.
Once upon a time, this Japanese urban legend is very terrifying, so that people in Japan is to be afraid to go outside in the time of night.
According to the people of Japan at that time, there was a strange creature that followed people at night, followed them and giving them a very painful death. People thought it was the spirit of a girl whose body was pierced through the middle. He used to vote with his 2 hands and ask people where half of his body was. If the victim answered this question incorrectly, he would split the victim's body in half like himself.
This urban legend is known as Takitari. People said that it is a ghost of a girl whose name was Hashima, who was very soft and shy girl, and he rarely interacted with other girls in school.
Other students in the class used to annoy him for no reason. Everyone makes fun of him. Everyone gave him a lot of trouble. When everyone was going home after school, the people at the station were making fun of him. At one point, he was pushed. Then he fell on the railway tracks. Then the train runs over him. His body splits into 2. A few days after his incident, Hashima's ghost came and started preying on the people of Hashima's school. One by one, he would cut his prey in half. Everyone leaves the city in fear of Hashima's ghost. Lily E. Graph's one of the urban legend is come number 3.
Utah City of USA has a cemetery, which is one of the largest cemetery in USA, where there is many graveyard, but one of the graveyard is very terrifying. Here was a gruesome grave, which was written is the Lily E. Graves, the victim of the beast. Usually after death, relatives write something on the grave of the dead person to show the respect of them. The common people there say that Lily was a devil worshipper. Once upon a time, he do a very mistake. Lily once made a big mistake while practicing black magic. Then devil became very angry and he accepted Lily as a sacrifice.
Kill him. Lily died very badly that night. That's why the inscription of his grave is victim of the beast. A few days after Lily's burial, it is said that if a person passed by Lily's grave or touched Lily's grave, something strange happens to those men.
Many people say that if a person go through the grave of the lily or touch the grave of the lily, then the lily's spirit rest of the man. Then Lily wants to do his unfinished work by this person. Lily was killed by devil by not complete her job properly.
It is said that if Lily gets her incomplete work done by a human, devil will release Lily and devil will take that person as his prey and then Lily will return to the real world. What a terrible thing is it?
Nopera bow is come number 2. Later I will make separate video on every urban legend. If you are interested, then comment down below. Now I am telling the main theme of the urban legend. One day a girl was crying in the city of the Tokyo. While passing through a man, then he asked the girl, "Why you are crying?" Then the girl looked back.
The person is very scared to see the girl. The girl had no face. There were no eyes, no face. After seeing the faceless girl, the man ran away. He ran and reached a front shop. The shopkeeper looks at him scared and asks, "Are you okay?" Then the person started telling the story of the faceless girl with great fear. After hearing everything, the shopkeeper says that the girl's face looks like this. As soon as he said that, the shopkeeper's face also became faceless. The face of the shopkeeper will become a case like that girl. Japanese people know this faceless urban legend as Noperabo. Many people in Japan claim to have seen such a faceless man.
They claim that some of the people they say first have a normal face, then it transforms in a faceless face. This urban legend never kill any man. It just scare people. Japanese people believe that Nopera Bo scares someone to warn them the upcoming danger. Banshee come in number first. Banshee is one of the scariest urban legends in the world. This urban legend can be seen in different parts of the Iceland. It is said to be a legend who is present in multiple places in same time.
This legend is seen with beautiful clothes and long hair and is always seen crying. Its sound is so terrible that once a person hears this terrible sound, his brain keeps buzzing for a long time. Think the banshee come before a man, then that person will definitely die or one of his relatives will die.
In some cultures, it believed that if someone sees banshees is crying, then it is sure that he or his relative will die definitely. When someone is close to death or his relative is close to death, banshee is crying a few days before.
While alive, banshee was the kind of person who would weep at the end of someone dead. In India, there was a profession of hiring women to cry. After the death of a man, women were hired to sit beside him and cry. Women whose job it was to weep loudly and remember the dead person. In India, they are called Rudala, and in Iceland, they are called Banshee. This story of the Banshee urban legend is prevalent throughout Europe.